Hey everyone, this is Grady at SUBOVERLAND, and in this video I'll be doing a little walk around of this '05 Z71 Suburban behind me. Let's get right into it. Again, this is a 2005 Chevy Suburban with the Z71 package. So the Z71 package has been explained many times, but here we go again. It's got different wheels, so it has those different spoke wheels. Probably my favorite wheel that GM has ever done. And then it has these running boards that are a little bit different than the other ones. It's kind of like a knockoff slider, but they're really not a slider, but they're cooler and they're definitely better quality than the stock ones on the regular. And then it has a G80 locker in the rear that comes stock. It has aluminum skid plates for the engine and the over the engine front diff and the transfer case. And then the paint is to match for the bumpers. So you can see here, it's not chrome bumpers, it's the same color. What else is on the Z71? That's about it. Now they usually have a rack, a special Z71 rack, but long story short, we removed it. The client wanted this done, and so we did that. He wanted to use some different crossbar sections, so that's why that is not there, but that's a Z71 package. So this is a pretty much, we call this our custom, I guess. So we start out with the base and we do suspension, so Bilstein 5100 shocks all around. Then we do tires. These are Kenda Cleaver AT2s. AT2, yes, I was right. And it's a 285/70/17. And then we do all the fluids, tune up, all of that stuff. New suspension coils in the back with Moog coils. Front torsion keys are changed out to level it out. It doesn't come to a very big lift. These don't need a giant lift, and I don't like doing big lifts. Ride quality and different things like that. And this is just a good, nice, solid, Suburban on 33s is a good middle ground there. Some add-ons that you see here, we have these tow mirrors. So this is our tow mirror add-on that we have. Heated LED headlights. And then the double din with the backup camera, I believe. We also did a Max Air fan. Now this one was provided by the client, and this is another reason why we had to remove that Z71 rack. The Z71 rack has a roller in the back here, and so it goes, and so it wouldn't have been able to fit this specific fan. So for a couple of reasons, he opted to remove that rack. But this is a Max Air fan, but it's a different one that we usually do. Some people like these, and so I don't stock them or anything, but this client wanted one, so I think he sent it to us and we installed it. And now let's get on the interior. Interior wise, it is mainly stock, but we did remove this section of the bench seat. So right now it is a 6 seater. So it's a 6-seater Suburban, because we have the third row seat still, so it gives you all this room right here. We installed a alternator charger, and so that's what that is. He is providing, he had his own EcoFlow, I believe, and so he already had purchased that, so he'll be getting that down there. We removed the center console, so that's what that why that's removed, and I believe he has his own refrigerator from another build also. So a lot of this was this client had kind of been on the list or had talked to us for a couple years, I believe, and finally just, wanted to get the Suburban that we had, and he already, he could do a lot of stuff himself, and he had a lot of components, and so he just wanted this type of build. So we called, this is our custom. So he has a lot of, work to do as far as the interior build and, figuring out what he wants to do. I think he might be doing a rooftop tent at some point and some other things. But yeah, that's pretty much the interior. And again, it's got the double din up there. This Suburban has 188,000 miles, I believe. And yeah, it's in really good shape. Drives amazing. Carpets came out well, and yeah, it's ready to go. And here's in the behind the third row. I'm not sure what he's going to do. I think he may or may not be doing his own platform, or we'll see. He's actually coming tomorrow, so we'll pick him up in his new ride and send him on his way. Yeah, so that's the tour here. I also just remembered we did tint. We had this professionally tinted, so that's something else that we offer. I need to put that on our list, but we can take it to a guy here locally who does a really great job. And yeah, that's the build. This was pretty simple, great vehicle. This is again 05 Z71. This is just fantastic vehicle for doing a lot of different things. These 2000 to 2006s, I mean, arguably the best, Suburban. I know I love them all, but these are just great. So if any of you guys are, watching this and kind of on the fence with a Suburban or whatever, a good place to start is, 2000 to 2006 is just a great year range. And this in particular, and this thing's clean. It's just every time I drive this, I'm like, man, it's just a solid, great Suburban. And all of them, when we're done with them, all of them turn out this way. This one, we had to do, what did we do on this? There's a bunch of little things. I remember the, washer sprayers. We had to replace that and the bottle, I think of, on top of our, normal things. I can't remember, maybe brakes. I'll have to look at my list, but yeah, this has been a great little build, and again, it's going out tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in purchasing a Suburban, or want to know more information on pricing and our different inventory list, please feel free to reach out. It's a support at suboverland.com is an email, and suboverland.com is our website. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, like a lot of you might not be, it really helps out. So hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next video.